Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your noon news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got some good news for you today coming out of Lenoir County, where two junior chefs are going to be competing in the North Carolina Junior Chef Competition, not just as participants, but as finalists. Lenoir County Schools says two sophomores from South Lenoir High School, Jeremiah Bay and Christopher Rogers, are finalists in the North Carolina Junior Chef Competition. According to the release, the two students are one of 5 teams that will participate in the competition that is geared towards realistic, nutritional meals that can be served in public school cafeterias. Bay and Rogers are entering the competition with their twist on chicken and waffles. Now, they went on to say, quote, "When you think of waffles, you usually think of either a dessert or a breakfast item. And I think it's interesting to have what is usually considered a breakfast item for lunch," end quote. Now, their placement is a first for the county and Eastern Carolina as a whole, says the school system. Should the duo place in the top 3, their recipe could be served in cafeterias across the state. Big congratulations already to both Christopher and Jeremiah. Hope you guys continue to whip up some incredible dishes and win the competition. But we also again want to highlight some other good news, and that's we've got a first tooth winner. Jalen is the first tooth winner. Jalen from Newport is our first tooth winner for the month. He lost both front top teeth within days apart, quickly becoming our favorite first tooth lost picture of this past week. Huge congratulations to Jalen and his mom, Betty Jo. We sincerely appreciate you guys sending in the picture. Hopefully, again, looks like Jalen's ready to go out for the hockey team, or has already been out for the hockey team. Anyways, hopefully they both have a great Christmas. And again, Jalen enjoys the feeling of those adult teeth really coming in. Now we want to turn our attention to something a little bit more serious, the terror plot that was foiled by police. NBC's Kelly O'Donnell has more on the story.
A conspiracy foiled and a potential holiday bombing plot interrupted. The FBI released its aerial surveillance video. Agents say the suspects, described as being part of a far-left extremist group, were observed meeting in the Mojave Desert last Friday with supplies they needed to carry out explosive attacks in Southern California.
These bombs were to blow up at the same time on midnight this New Year's Eve.
At that desert work site, authorities arrested 4 suspects, men and women from 24 to 41 years old, now charged with conspiracy and possession of destructive materials.
The defendants are all radical anti-government members of the Turtle Island Liberation Front.
How were they stopped? According to the criminal complaint, one of the suspects passed an 8-page handwritten document to a confidential law enforcement source in November. That plan called for planting backpacks with IEDs, complex pipe bombs, at 5 locations targeting 2 U.S. companies. Target date, New Year's Eve, December 31st.
We disrupted this terror plot before buildings were demolished or innocent people were killed.
Officials provided photos taken during court-approved searches that point to political motivations, depicting views pro-Palestine and against ICE agents, along with bomb-making ingredients, including potassium nitrate, gasoline, and approximately 20 pieces of PVC pipe. The FBI tracked conversations among the alleged plotters, one of them saying, "What we're doing will be considered a terrorist act."
And again, that was Kelly O'Donnell reporting. We now want to turn our attention to your weather forecast today, looking at a little bit more heat and certainly more sunshine today than what we had yesterday. Here's a look at that visible satellite. Not saying that, again, yesterday wasn't a sunny day. It was, but we had a few passing clouds. Those clouds now gone. We are just looking at straight up blue skies overhead in eastern North Carolina. Let's zoom the picture in a little bit closer, and yeah, still not picking up any sort of cloud cover right now. Air temperatures responding to the additional sunshine, more so responding to the southwesterly winds that are in play right now. Current air temps generally in the mid-40s across most of the east. As you get closer to the Virginia line, you're looking more at the low to mid-40s, where as you work your way closer to the water, you're looking more mid, even upper 40s. Jacksonville right now showing up at 47 degrees. Compared to where we were yesterday, everyone is enjoying a 10 or more degree rise over the past 24 hours in terms of heat. We knew today would certainly be a warmer day than yesterday, thanks to this right here, a southwesterly breeze. Now, the numbers you're seeing on your screen, really not all that impressive, ranging between around 3 to 8 miles per hour. But the consistency of those winds will help boost air temperatures as we make our way through today, and even more so again as we head through tomorrow. As that high pressure system moves off our coast, it will encourage again more of that southwesterly flow. But then we take a look further down towards the Gulf, and well, we've got an area of low pressure over Houston that's going to really kind of be our next rain-making system. The front that's going to move over eastern North Carolina coming up late Wednesday into Thursday will adjust winds. We'll see more of an easterly breeze coming in on Thursday because of that frontal passage. We will also see a better opportunity for raindrops to start to come down as that area of low pressure in the Gulf slowly works its way a little bit further east-northeastward. And that will put us in a scattered rain field coming up as we make our way through both Thursday evening into Friday. For right now, it doesn't look like we're going to be seeing any sort of severe weather out of that system, but we will certainly be seeing some rain showers come down, much needed rain showers. We are still in need of the drops. We still have, again, most of eastern North Carolina in a moderate drought. So getting some of those rain showers into the east is a good thing. We'll see another opportunity for a few brief showers coming in on Sunday, but right now that frontal boundary looking a little bit drier than the one we're going to see coming in on Thursday and Friday. That will really limit our opportunity for rain over the tail end of the weekend. Start of the weekend, though, Saturday, mid-50s. Mostly sunny skies, a little cooler than average, but pretty darn close to where we should be this time of year. And then we warm up on Sunday only to see air temperatures return back to the mid-50s on both Monday and Tuesday of next week. Well, that's all we have time for today's noon news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday. We'll see you back here coming up at 1.